face the bounty hunters.
Me and the droids, I know that.
I do.
Okay.
Shouldn't someone stay up here on the bridge?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is how many are going down.
I mean, I don't want to be the only one that doesn't go down, but
Do we need somebody up here? What for?
I handle communications. These people aren't going to do it.
I think they can handle it.
They're
I
trained
raised
bridge
my-
crew.
I raise my voice so I can hear. These people are sailors and they ought to know their duty.
Is
About-
the communications
yeah.
officer not down?
About 70% of them look at you and salute. They say, "Yes, sir. We can handle this from here now that there are no strange creatures." And they also there's probably like 5 of them gathered around the admiral, and the other ones then start going back to their workstation terminals. And as one of the guys looks at the terminal that he's assigned to, he says, "We may want to issue an order for a shipwide evacuation as the hull integrity continues to decline."
Who said that?
One of the men looking at the consoles.
The Republic is sending reinforcements. You may want to inform them of the evacuation.
Do you know which decks and what sections are close to failure?
Yeah, he brings it up. He says, "It looks like the cargo bay integrity, and there's a structural break in some of our some of the main support systems in this ship that's near the main reactor. If that continues to lose integrity, the reactor may have issues."
Are you able to evacuate those specific sections for right now and close them off with emergency bulkheads so you can maintain atmospheric pressure?
Yes, we can. But if the hull integrity fails at the main reactor, we could either lose power or the main reactor could go critical.
How long do you think we have?
I don't know, you guys. I think we should leave operation of the ship to the ship's crew.
If everyone could make it out in half an hour, that would be ideal.
Then send out the alarm. We'll deal with the bounty hunters.
There's also the issue that the virus still seems to be affecting parts of the ship. But the alarm stops and then it goes back on again, and this time you hear he reaches, you see that guy pull over the his terminal and says, "Attention all personnel, begin procedure for evacuation. Immediately evacuate the engineering deck and the cargo bay."
Oh. I left Dirk in the security room. You might want to check on him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just thinking about that.
Question to the GM: has Dirk succeeded in virus dealing with?
Why don't we call Dirk and ask him?
Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
Dirk's
that was
dead.
more of me telling the GM so that he thinks about rolling maybe for Dirk.
Dirk's been kidnapped by the bounty hunters.
Probably. I mean, do they know about him? Yes, they probably do.
Yeah, they called him out by name too.
Yeah, they know about him. He's one of the targets they want.
Oh yes, that is a good point. I didn't think about that. Oh well, they're
Oh.
busy. They're trying to get to the bridge.
Hey,
before
Alon, Shut up.
Yeah. Dirk and the whole security station may be in some trouble, but no.
I did tell the security guards to watch out for Dirk. He's not completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I'm actually keeping my mouth quiet about one particular issue that Aelon might be concerned about, so don't worry.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so
we
you guys
know.
calm down to Dirk, and he says, well, I was originally trying to write that code that I was doing with Lexa, but once we realized that we weren't actually under attack and the ship wasn't going to get shut off with ion cannons, I began trying to isolate the virus again. I've managed to fight it off. Right now the virus now only has control over the weapons systems, which we didn't think were that useful anymore. So it doesn't have control over the rest of the ship.
Oh, that's
Dirk.
good.
Dirk, there's a Republic ship coming this way. Are you worried those weapons are going to turn on them?
We're still working to eradicate the virus completely.
I'd leave him to do his work now. It's probably a good idea if he focuses.
I was just trying to deal with the bounty hunter.
Yep.
Hey, was my treat injury check a success?
Yes. Yeah, the DC is 15. Then they heal their character level +1 for however many you got over the DC.
Okay.
So you only had 2 med packs, so now you don't have any? Or how many did you have?
I had 4 total when I walked in the room.
Oh, okay, so now you still have 2.
Jaina had 3 wounds, correct?
Yeah.
So I used 1 on each.
You could make another roll if you wanted to treat her again. I just had you just did it once. You could do it again if you wanted to treat another one for wounds.
Do I need to do it like once for each wound? Because she said both of her arms got bit and her leg.
Yeah, it's a separate roll for each wound.
We should start, since that's the rule, we should start keeping track of wounds.
I'm headed to the
Well,
elevator.
I am.
He's keeping track of who gets injured and how.
I've got a separate notepad.
Oh, cool.
For that.
Official medic. Okay, so we're all going into the elevator, and everyone who hasn't made a stealth check probably should.
Like right here on the page for Pacaz, Nevada, I wrote weird non-medical mind damage ?
I don't think that can be healed.
That's why there's a question mark.
Wait, do we want to sneak up on them, or do we just want to simply show them that we have taken back the ship and that the odds are against them?
Yeah, I don't think they're not going to try and fight their way back to their ship.
They might if they know that the ship is literally collapsing upon their head, and they'd have to fight us to get out. 30
Yeah, I
minutes
think
can
just
go
getting
by
the
quite
jump on them
quickly.
would guarantee our safety a lot better.
Yeah, but if we don't manage to take them alive, then we won't know who they're working for.
I
I'd
don't.
keep one alive.
I'd rather not kill them if that is at all possible.
Okay, then what I recommend we do is we move in, I grab one and hold them, and Dell breaks their minds a whole bunch until they collapse. And so we've
Why-
got one.
Why do we need to know who they work for? Did I miss that part?
They know who we are. There's no way they should know at least who you or I are. We have no ties to them.
I don't think that the person who hired them is going to tell them how they chose their targets, just that they're the targets and how to accomplish their bounty.
I want to know who knows I'm with you. As far as I'm concerned, not anyone really knew that we were together.
Well, we'll do what we can. I am not going down there uncloaked.
What about we just unleash a hail of stun bolts on their faces? Is there any reason that shouldn't work?
Your weapon needs a stun modification to do the stun damage.
No, it
I
doesn't.
switched to my needler.
Well, hers doesn't.
No, heavy blaster rifles.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, heavy blaster
have
rifles have stun
stun
functions.
Oh,
There's a switch on the side.
sorry, I
Because
don't
doesn't know
use
that
them
much about
typically.
guns.
I don't usually use them, and I have no skills for them. I just know they hurt.
Ugh. Windows forced an update down my throat the other day, and now Edge is just crap.
Okay, so everyone is in the turbo lift. Has everyone made stealth checks?
If, well,
Oh, we're doing stealth? Okay.
oh, a couple of us are. IR stealthy though. I have 16, so IR stealthy.
I'm
got
not gonna
35.
stealth. I'm not gonna stealth. I suck at it anyway, and maybe I can draw their attention while the rest of you sneak on the other side.
Can't hurt. I tell the droids not to reveal themselves unless they need to fight.
Okay, so the yeah, the turbo lift opens, and you guys see the two bounty hunters like walking down the hallway.
So I assume we get a surprise round, right?
Well, it depends on if they see you or not.
True, they don't see me.
They certainly see John and I. I mean, no offense, but John's roll is
Oh.
bad.
Someone sees me.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. So the turbo lift doors like swing open, and so Lexa and Lexa's the only one who wasn't stealthed.
And John rolled an 8, so
Okay.
Well, and Dell doesn't have a stealth field generator, so he was just kind of like trying to be sneaky.
Why don't you have one?
I never had one. Where did I get?
Oh.
Where would I have gotten one?
This is true.
Yeah, we only got one extra one since that first time, and I think Alexa has it.
yes. So I have my sword and my needler, and I just kind of walk up. I don't go too close. I just kind of make myself appear.
Okay, the Trandoshan says, "The Scarlet Hunter." Ha!
Afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know all about me. I know little about you.
We also know about all your little cloaked friends there. But what did you do with the Shadow?
What every bounty hunter does. Pull apart the target.
So now you're claiming you do know about it.
About the thing that attacked us aboard the bridge? Yes. I hope that's what you're referring to. Otherwise, you've made a huge waste of time. You do realize that this ship is going to cave in on itself in 30 minutes, yes?
They don't look phased. But they do seem upset. They're like, "You killed it?"
Well, it tried to kill me and my friends.
Oh no!
Because why?
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
How about you two place your weapons on the deck and get on your faces?
Wait, he
Well,
failed. Wait, he failed. Shouldn't? Why are we going to initiative? Shouldn't he just beam himself
Did
at the
nothing
bed?
happen?
Well, I'm gonna say they like.
How would they notice?
They notice the look of concentration on your face.
And then like it explodes in pain in his own head.
Alright, in that case. Well, since y'all can see me anyways, I suggest that y'all decide to surrender It's probably a good thing for you. But yeah, there's the 20, but why did it have to be initiative?
Because it's always initiative.
Just because Han shot first.
This is true.
Well,
When
that's
we
a
roll
great
initiative-
roll. Right there.
Are we supposed to auto-populate the turn order list, or do we need to get manually added?
Yeah, it's supposed to auto-populate.
How come I'm not?
Click
am I
on
doing
your
it wrong?
token. Click on your token, then
Oh,
roll.
that's right. Let's forget that.
Isn't that Kaiser?
Shh.
Okay.
I figured that's probably who it was, considering that's like one of the few Trandoshans that have pictures.
Remember, I played a counselor too. I know all of them.
Okay. So, Alan, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to use Disruptive and go and disable any bonuses that they might decide to get. And we'll pretty much point out, if y'all are hunting for the shadow, if it was the creature we fought up there, then he's dead. Which means your hunt goes about as well as a soured. And my brain just decided to forget whatever fruit I was going to think of.
Pick one up. It starts.
Yeah, something from
A goji fruit.
yeah, a goji fruit. If
I don't know what that is.
it's close enough, it probably
Sounds
is
like
used.
Star Wars.
It's probably used in some kind of wine or something.
It's actually a real thing.
It's close enough though.
Okay.
And then he'll draw his blaster and make a very intimidating position because he's using Disruptive.
Okay.
Holy crap! It is a thing.
Told you.
Okay, DH5 Alpha doesn't engage because he's supposed to be stealth, but he doesn't ask anyone what to do because then it would break his stealth. But he doesn't see anyone else attacking, so he doesn't attack. Yet. Okay.
So I imagine he saved his action to fire if attacks start.
Yes. Okay, so you see like both of the bounty hunters look at each other, and Czar sort of says something. I guess you guys can roll perception to see if you hear what he says.
I'm too busy grandstanding.
Ooh.
Okay, so no one hears what he says except John hears Czar say, "Well, they must be telling the truth because they wouldn't be alive if they hadn't killed it." And then they both just start running back down the hallway.
By the way, you suck at your job.
But they also, yeah, for dramatic effect, they both turn and ignite their jetpacks simultaneously and start flying away.
Idiots. Not even proper hunters.
Well, one would figure that a Trandoshan would leap at the chance to hunt something that killed what he was hunting. Because that would mean his particular target was defeated by something stronger, so going after that thing would be
Let's just
far
get how
higher.
big he wants to
But, oh
leave.
well. Of course.
I have an out-of-character question for the GM.
Mm-hmm.
On this ship, is the hangar and the cargo bay interchangeable? Are they the same thing?
No, they're separate.
You said they're things. Okay. We were able to ask the bridge crew to steal the cargo bay with the emergency bulkheads. Can we ask them to do the same thing with the hangar to cut off their escape?
That's
Yeah,
what I was
someone
gonna
can do that.
I want to let's try that. Somebody call him and ask.
So I calms the bridge and get him to seal off the escape for the bounty hunters who we can see running right now for escape,
Okay.
and who killed some of their comrades who are now criminals to the Republic.
Do are there force fields in this, or is that Star Trek only?
No, it's force fields.
Yeah, episode 3 has
Yeah.
ray shields.
Yeah, there are force shields. Of course, the
I
security
don't know
is
if
like
there are
right
ray
down
shields
below.
at this point.
Yeah, I don't know when those were supposed to be invented.
There
Okay,
are force
see, the
shields,
problem
but yeah.
is if you want there to be ray shields on your ship, then there are ray shields on enemy ship that you go on.
No, ray shields are more of a they're or specialized thing.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
Okay, so they say, okay, sir, I've disabled the turbo lift and closed all the bulkheads to the hangar bay.
Oh, we should have
Wait,
waited
you-
until they were in the turbo lift.
No,
So,
but
I
we need
wanted-
to use their ship to escape the crumbling ship, so...
Yeah, I want to use my full turn to sprint. How like 4 times you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go 4 times your movement. What do you? You're 6, like the rest of us, right?
Yeah, I'm 6.
Speaking of escape, why don't you all figure out how we're gonna get out? I'm gonna go pick up Kalani. I'm the only one here who can carry her.
Well, how's the rest of the crew evacuated? Aren't they getting picked up by other ships coming up from the surface? Are there other vessels in orbit?
Yes, there's a rescue vessel on its way. I've already informed it of our situation.
We're not doing that.
I don't care what we're doing. I'm just gonna go get Kalani and leave it to you.
Do you need help getting Kalani? She's a big girl. Can you get her by yourself?
Yes, I can. It's not a problem. Alright, and I'm making my way towards Kalani.
Well, what are we doing? Are we following the bounty hunters? Then the rest of us?
Oh, that's what I would say. Try to force a surrender, see if we can't take their ship, and maybe figure out a few answers to our questions.
Okay, Lex, if you want to sprint, you can be right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I shout after the bounty hunters? I want to shout after them. What is it? Is it called the turbo lift? Elevator?
Mhm.
What
Yeah,
was it
turbo
called?
lift.
Yeah, the turbo lift's been shut down and the emergency bulkheads are sealed off the hangar. You can't get back to your ship. How about you put them weapons on the decks and get on your faces? I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Yeah, you can't tell if they heard you because they don't respond. They continue flying away down the hallway. Del. Del.
Yeah, I moved.
Oh. Lexa already went. Okay, DH5 Alpha was holding his turn, so he asks, "What are we doing?"
Apprehending your previous masters. I say quietly over the comms. As quietly as I can while I'm running at top speed.
We want to capture them and interview them.
Okay, Aeland.
Okay. Oh. Since I'm gonna be right there. Was it this door that you said was the armory?
That's the med bay.
Oh, okay.
The armory's over here.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna dash forward then.
Okay.
You got some grenades.
You think small.
Hey, the thing I told you about before.
Still a bit small.
Okay, the droid fires at Call, which is the Trandoshan, and misses. Okay, because
Ooh, there is one. That reminds me. One moment. Target one character or object within 6 squares or within your line of sight.
so I feel like that should say and. Otherwise, what's the point of that?
The
6
point is so
squares
that if it's
limitation.
within 6 squares but you can't see it, and you can target it. So like, if something's on the other side of the wall from me, I can grab it and move it around.
So you can.
Okay, it
you
looks
can
like
reach,
the online rules, which have some of the errata in them, say one target within 12 squares and within line of sight.
So let's see how many squares this is. Not quite.
Oh, they
Oh.
look like 1 square short.
Well, I mean, if those are the rules, then I couldn't have even tried to use the power.
Yes.
So let me look at other powers that I could have used,
Yeah.
or see if I ran further. Oh, I know it. Ah, I found it. Yep, that's not gonna work. So let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna full out sprint. Okay, yep, that's where I am.
Okay. Call just like covers there. Doesn't seem to do anything. John.
I don't know. I guess I keep running after them.
I mean, you do have a blaster, so you could fire it. So you're still within point blank range.
Yeah, I guess I'll fire an aim shot at him. Are we still -1 on the condition track until for you'll tell us when we're not
Yeah.
anymore?
Hmm.
Does that hit? I want to roll an extra dice for aim.
No, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay, Dell.
Did this guy stop running? How come he's way behind his buddy?
Yeah, he didn't run this turn. He was just hovering there in his jetpack.
That's weird. Maybe he's not equal partner, he's just hired muscle.
I can't click on my character token for some reason.
Are you on the ruler?
Oh, yeah.
That'll do it.
I'm searching for other things in case they have like droids or anything. Or to see like why he stopped. Like what's he doing?
Yeah. Okay. You don't see. You're pretty confident that there are no other cloaked things in this hallway. And you see, he just seems to be like scanning looking at all of you and assessing the situation.
Well, I'll just say to him, look, if you give up now, we'll try and get you off the ship with everyone else.
Okay, want to roll persuade?
Yes, I would love to roll persuade. Because I'm not in range to do mind track.
Oh, that's sad. The first one was a nat 20.
I mean, yeah, but that was for my perception, so we can be pretty sure there are no droids in like any cloaked things
Oh.
in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, the closest thing in the rules exactly is persuade can use intimidate to get someone to stand down.
You can't appeal to their reason. Be like, you don't want to die today.
I mean, even from an intimidation standpoint, it's a pretty good argument.
True.
Mm-hmm.
For one of them. If I know Trandoshans, it would be a little difficult.
Yeah, but Bosk loses to like Boba Fett all the time and he's still not dead.
Yes, but Kyrath, like me, plays the counselor. He knows.
So the question is, which one is the Trandoshan again? The further one or the
No,
closer
the
one?
closer one, the one I'm talking
closer
to is the
one.
Trandoshan.
Okay,
Yes.
it says back down from a confrontation. Surrender when its possessions reveal a piece of secret information or flee from you for a short time. None of those really say stop fighting.
Surrender? Wasn't surrender one of those options?
Surrender one of its possessions.
Back
Back
Well, that's
down
not
from
in
confrontation.
combat though.
Back down
Like,
from a confrontation.
what I
exactly,
can't-
So it already started. Okay, actually, if you could, in one persuade roll, stop someone just by against their will defense, then the adept negotiator talent of the Jedi Counselor would be completely pointless. So
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
say
can you
you
not
can't
like listen
actually
to a
do that.
reasonable argument though? It's not like I'm turning
He's
like
a
some.
Trandoshan.
But he's already like assessing the situation. Like he looks like either way are in trouble anyway.
Can the guy further
Okay, I'm
down
gonna say
here?
it fails. No, he can't hear.
No, it wouldn't work with Trandoshan.
That's okay. I get my turn before he goes. I think.
Okay, Lexa.
I'm good. Move 4 times my speed. I'm gonna try and get to Kalani. We don't have time.
Okay.
When I get here, I look at everyone and I say, "We're evacuating the vessel. Get your people out of here."
The doctor looks at you and says, "Yes, we heard."
I'll get
Kalani
Kalani.
seems to be improving moderately, but she's still not woken up yet.
It's fine. I'll take her out of here. The rest of you go.
Okay. The droid like carries her over to you.
I fire him and carry her over my shoulder.
Wow, this little tiny droid is so good.
That's ridiculous.
Aren't you glad I disabled it instead of destroying it?
Yes, well, because I wanted it anyway, but still.
I mean, out of character, my droid probably won't be happy giving up command over it during combat. Otherwise,
Okay, the little droid shoots him.
For a ludicrous amount of damage.
Good gravy.
I mean, it did get almost max damage roll. It was 1 off from max damage.
Okay, Elon.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep running.
also, what happened to the guy he hit again?
He got hit.
I thought you said something else. I don't know why. Because I was only half paying attention at the time.
Okay. DH5 Alpha fires. And his shot just goes right past Colin into the bulkhead on the other side.
Are those guys alive?
No, they're all dead.
Oh, never mind. Laugh retracted. Sad.
Okay, because
Power jetpack.
okay. Suddenly his jetpack like sputters out and he falls to the ground.
And then I use the rest of my movement to move forward more.
Okay, he just barely manages to stay on his feet. Okay, because he opens fire on you.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm thinking this. There should be a +1 in there. I didn't get a chance to add it in. But it doesn't matter. It's a 35. So I only take some damage.
Yes, you take 19 damage. And then, yeah, you have to make a use the force check
I
to see if you
subtracted way
continue
too
maintaining
much.
the shield.
I subtracted more than 19, I'm pretty sure. Did I? Or did I not? No, I didn't. That should be right, I think.
Yeah, that looks right. So make a use the force check. What's okay? 19 plus 15 is what? 34.
Yeah. Yep. So that's more than that.
John.
My turn. Right. I guess I'm gonna. Hmm. What's a persuasion check? Is that what kind of action is that? I just moved 6.
Yeah.
So is that a
Well, what kind of
standard
persuasion
action?
check? Like an
I was
intimidate?
gonna,
or-
yeah, try to intimidate the Trandoshan.
Well, technically, intimidate is a full round action.
Oh, okay. So I can't do that.
Yeah.
Also, it's a Trandoshan. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Del sort of already tried that. Didn't really seem influenced.
Yeah,
by
once I
it.
get in the range to use like my Jedi mind tricks on him, then it'll work. But
So, but he's not attacking anybody. He's
yeah, he just shot
kinda standing.
Bakaz.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, Bakaz
Yeah, it
got
was-
shot with pretty accurate bolt right at him, and he
It nearly would have
threw
killed
up a
me.
force shield and dissipated some of the energy, but he still got like burned on the chest from the residual impact that made it
Okay.
through his shield.
Okay. Well, draw fire is a swift action, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to yell, "Hey, you overgrown Kowikian monkey lizard! Why don't you pick on someone your own size?" And then I shoot at him.
Okay.
Oh wait, I got to do. What is that? That's persuasion, isn't it? Or
Yeah, draw fire.
I don't remember what is it.
Yeah,
Persuasion.
it's persuasion check versus will defense.
Okay, hang on. Nerds. Snack on that for lunch.
Wow. Okay.
That might have been a mistake. I think I killed it.
No, we still got one left. It doesn't matter. This is the stubborn one.
Yeah, so you yell at him, and he like turns to look at you, and then you just like shoot him right in the face, and he staggers back, but he's still alive.
Phew, that's a good thing.
Okay, Del.
Sorry, gents. In this universe, I'm apparently not in that good control of my weapon.
It's been a rough day. I think we can just slide.
Yeah. Wall of
Oh
text
my
crits you.
goodness.
These terrible rules.
Wall of
Oh.
text.
Can you use a force point?
Yeah. I mean, but it looks like its will defense is pretty terrible, so I don't think I need to. But I should say, oh, it's within 12 squares? Darn, I thought it was within 6 squares. I could have used it last turn. Oops. As the wave of my hand, I'm like, you will surrender to us.
So it didn't work.
Yeah, it works. He throws down his gun.
Yeah, that was probably about the only way it was going to work.
Darn, I could have done it last turn. I'm upset now. I thought it was a range of 6 squares, but no, it's 12.
Okay, Lexa.
Kieran, Kalani, and running down the hall.
Okay, we'll say you can't do the 4, but you can go twice. You can just do 2 move actions.
Alright. Well, I'm not over encumbered with her.
You really?
She's
We've
a
had
strong.
this discussion, remember?
She's
How
a
much does she
strong
weigh?
lass.
I can carry 100 before I'm at encumbrance.
carry capacity.
Okay,
so
yeah, she's only carrying 8 kilograms. I don't know how much she weighs. I don't think that's a thing on here, but she wouldn't.
yeah, I can carry
Wait,
100
how much?
kilograms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just sling her over your back and then run
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we've
And
had
then
this discussion.
IL
This
33 just
discussion-
is like, whoa.
Oh, also, Dell's gonna tell the droids, secure the prisoner.
Have I witnessed this feat yet? Or is
If
this
you,
the first time for
you're
me?
probably not looking behind you, so you don't see that until like maybe.
Yeah,
she
but
runs-
she's carried Kalani around before in front of him, hasn't she?
I don't remember.
I have,
I
but
know
maybe he
Khan-
just wasn't paying attention. I haven't made a big deal of it. I think I've done it once before.
Okay, so the droid goes over there and stands over him, and he's also sort of like he sat down on the ground, and started like looking at his head. Okay, Elon.
Okay, and now this room is the armory.
Yep.
Okay, I want to go in there.
Okay, that is not a straight line. You have to not sprint, but you can move 12 squares.
Yeah, that would be about 12 squares.
Okay.
And for a quick glance, can I look around at anything since I have a swift action left?
Sure.
See what's in here.
Yeah, it looks like the left half of the room is just like racks and racks of rifles. And then there's the right half is like combat armor. And then the back right, it looks like there are like other boxes of like other equipment. There's what looks to probably be medical equipment. There's also like grenades and bandoliers of grenades and rocket launchers and other stuff.
Okay.
Okay, DH5 Alpha goes over. And he asks, should I render him unconscious?
I think that sounds like a good idea. What say the rest of you?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. He goes and just like punches him like right in the back of the head. And then he falls over.